And we're back, guys, with another episode of Arc Rise Fantasia. This is part 38, and we have just fought the other group. So, starting off, we gotta go back to Topazion and talk to people and regroup, I guess, or whatever. But, more exciting news. I pre-ordered Persona 4 Arena yesterday, so I am planning to record that as soon as I get it, and I am extremely excited because I love fighting games, and fighting games are the best. But anyways, you get back here and you go to the inn, and I don't get why, but you have to pay 100 Rico to progress the story. I mean, like, what if you don't have 100 Rico? What would you do? So, yeah. So then you get a scene, and yeah.
アルスは保存汚染が結晶化を引き起こすって言ってたな。保存が毒素だとは聞いてたけど、結晶化を引き起こしてる原因なのか。
保存はあらゆる物質に混じって変質させるんだって。可能性は高いんじゃない？
保存は空中回廊が霊を組み上げて散布するときに発生する有害物質だ。我らの時代は保存すらもエネルギー源として利用していたが、
でも1000年前の濁流降下でオルキナに空中回路が落ちた時、事故で世界中に保存がばらまかれちゃったんだよね。
イーサ神は保存を浄化してくれないんすか？
そんなことないよ。確かログレスって大地の浄化のために使わされたイーサの眷属なんでしょ？そうなの？私はログレスが霊を生むとしか聞いていないわ。
ログレスには保存を吸い取り霊に変換する力があるそうだ。
保存汚染が結晶化を引き起こすなら、ザムエル先生のあの怪我も保存と関係あるのかもしれない。
おじいちゃんが死んじゃったのは保存のせいってこと？でもおじいちゃんは原種だよね。
考えててもわからないか。何にしてもこっちがログレスを9匹従えれば保存汚染も結晶化も止められるんだろう、リフィア。リフィア？
ええ、多分。
リフィアちゃん、ずいぶん曖昧だな。
ごめんなさい。私たちで結晶化を止めて世界を救いましょう。
そのためには飛行艇だな。
そのことだが、このままジャダに近づくのは少し危険ではないか。
私偵察に行こうか？
ガキが一人でうろうろしてる方が目立つだろう。俺が行く。
なら私も行くわ。
あのな、一人で行かないと偵察にならないだろ
う。でも私ラルクと一緒にいたいわ。イーサの子だからね。ええ、ダメ？
じゃあニコル、期待してないから行ってこい。
なんすかその言い草は！
うるせえ。いいから先行して流爆島の様子を調べてこい。俺たちは後から行くから、調査を済ませたら町の入り口あたりで落ち合うぞ。
わかりましたよ。
And you can head to Jada whenever, but since you just fought a long and hard boss battle, you might as well buy like 40 mid-liquids and like 40 revive bottles. And make sure you have enough items in general. Anything works really. just make sure you have some status effect stuff. It'll come in handy eventually. So you can get out and just head to Jada. You don't have to wait or anything. So the enemies on the world map are still like really weak, so it's like you won't get anything by fighting them, so you can just run past them at this point. So it doesn't, like, we're already here, so. And then you get another scene.
あれ、あんまり軍人がいないみたい。
そうだな。ログレスがいなくなったからな。
ニコルはどこかしら。
まさか捕まったのではあるまいな。
聞こえたっすよ。レオンともあろうものが人を見る目がないってのはどんなもんすかね。
人を見る目があるから心配してるんだろうが。
兄貴までひどいっすよ。俺ちゃんと任務を果たしました。
大丈夫？怖い人に見つからなかった？
リフィアちゃん、俺ガキじゃねえんだけど。
どうだったのさ。
竜爆島には見張りもいませんでした。俺らと同期のやつらもほとんど前線行ってるらしくて。
Wait, he did his job properly? What is this?
よし。そんじゃ
That doesn't
竜
make
爆島に
sense
行
at
く
all.
か。
So you get Nico back. I'm just gonna put him in for whatever reason. So there's inn, workshop, and a vendor over here, and an armory. And the armory does actually get new items, as you can see. Nothing too special, so if you've already bought all the weapons here, you don't have to get anything in general. But it's always good to improve your magic, and by now you can start to level up your level 3 magics because you're starting to get more orbs, and you might actually want to open up some slots for more orbs. Usually around 3 levels will be good enough at this point. And yeah, so just try and get some for everyone. And you might want to open some slots, just a couple though, because it is pretty costly at this point. So after that, you can go up here and just start to head to the dragon prison. Nico being useful again. What is this? This is completely out of character. I also really like the background music of these places. It's pretty peaceful, so you don't get music like this in a lot of RPGs. So you can just go past the sealed gate here and just walk in pretty much, and you'll get another cutscene.
本当に誰もいないのね。
だが妙な空気だ。
前のディノスの襲撃でモンスターよけの防衛陣を破られたからな。 モンスターが住み着いてるのかもしれね
ディノスが襲撃してきたの？
そうだぜ。あいつ薄気味悪い化け物操ってほんとうぜえっつうの。
ニコル、ディノスはセシルの。
悪い。
いいよ、迷惑かけてるのは本当だし。
セシル、お前といいディノスといい、かなりの戦闘訓練を受けているようだが。
ああ、うちのパパがちょっとばかし名の知れた武術家でね。私はともかくディノスはと小さい時からしごかれてたよ。あいつってばその頃はすっごい弱虫だったから、いつも巻いて逃げ出してたけどね。
へえ。
バルク、もしかして羨ましいの？
はあ、まあな。俺親父を覚えてねえし。それに親父はレオンの親友だったらしいんだ。生きてたら俺に剣の稽古とかつけてくれたんだろうなとかさ。
そうかもしれぬな。
生きてたって稽古つけてくれるかわかんないよ。あら、どうして？別に、なんとなくそう思っただけ。それよか、早く勇者セシル様の飛行艇を手に入れようよ。
誰が勇者だっつうの。
So you can you have a map now, so you can actually look at all the places in this place, and basically you just have to go to the top. As you can see, it's probably the only place you haven't checked out. Actually, it is only, yeah. There's treasure chests up there, and there are new monsters in here. Because if they kept the old ones, then it would be too easy.
何こいつら、気味悪。
Of course, these monsters are still compared to the, well, other stuff you've been fighting. Well, Rastin and Cecile can easily kill them in like 2 hits, so it's not really a problem. Pretty easy to kill.
さあ、次の的は誰ですか？
So there's a heal point there. Yeah, as you can see, I kind of have all of my wands maxed out, so I kind of don't need to use Rifia anymore. But before we go to the top floor, we're gonna go to the basement because there's actually something down there that you may want to get. It is completely up to you. But I am showing it just for the sake of walkthrough purposes. And do they really have to take that long to walk out of an elevator? So yeah, as you can see, you find this giant thing. It's called the Tartalos, and well, it's just an optional boss. I actually have no idea how this thing works. I forgot how it works, so if this takes me a while to kill it, I'm sorry. Let's see. It has about 15,000 HP, not too much, and it apparently has super armor. The damage it does isn't that big, it's nothing too special. So. As you can see, I totally am not geared up for this. All my types of magic are screwed up, so I'm just gonna try and cast stuff together. And I forgot that I had to break the thing's armor before I use magic on it. Apparently. So try and sync up your magic here if you can, and break the thing's armor. It will sync magic on you, but it won't do too much damage unless it sinks 2 lightning spells on you. That's probably the most damage this thing can do. I think. But if you prepped up and bought a lot of items, you shouldn't really have a problem just outlasting this thing in general. Wow, that thing is I mean, well, I should really stop using gay as a negative term because it's rather discriminative. No, any one of you that might be homosexual or anything. Fence too. So yeah, as you can see, this thing actually doesn't do very much damage. You kind of just have to heal and attack it. So a set of water spells is actually pretty good here. Yeah. If you see it casting magic, you might want to defend, but it's completely up to you because you might not. Die. Also, if you find anything I say insulting, please don't leave a comment. And maybe just stop watching my videos or something. It's not good to spread the negativity to others, if you know what I mean. Anyways, for some reason, I don't know why Rastin's doing so much damage to this thing compared to Cecile, but whatever. So after you break its armor, you get a bit of time to attack it while it doesn't have armor. So during that time, you're gonna want to use your Excel axe or spells or whatever, but you have to make sure you've actually broken the thing's armor. I am not sure of properties, but it's something like that. And I should totally attack with Rastin because all of its properties for some reason Cecile is not doing any damage. Well, let's see if this works now. And apparently it regenerated part of its super armor. Oh, so that Gaia Crush move can apparently petrify people too. So make sure you have some Cure Petrifies on you. You should probably have some just by lurking dungeons and stuff because not a lot of things can petrify you in this game. Wow. That's just unlucky. So it's completely up to you if you want to destroy the red stones on this in this battle because this thing doesn't really cast fire magic. I don't know why I destroyed it at the beginning of the battle. That's probably because I don't know how to fight this thing, but it's not really a problem. And I'm still using Cecile to fight this thing. I'm so used to just having Cecile attack everything that I kind of just do it out of habit. But yeah. This thing only has about like close to 10,000 health and Rastin does like 1,000 with a round of 4 hits, so it's not that hard. You kind of just have to keep attacking it.
ボコボコにしちゃうよ。
And try not to get petrified that much. If you have like a lot of cure petrifies, I guess it's okay, but having a character petrify technically counts your character as dead by the game. And damn, Nico takes a lot of damage. No good, no good.
ボコボコにしちゃうよ。回復アイテム。
これってば復活。
追加攻撃。回復アイテム。
Okay, well I'm not really sure of what we're gonna.
速やかに排除させてもらう。
Ooh, a crit. That's nice.
射撃ならお任せ
Ooh, a
するよ。
stun. That's nice too. Let's try and see if this thing works, cause
トライダス。
so make sure you break through this thing's armor before you do an Excel act or a Trinity act or whatever. Each one will do about 3,000 or more, depending on your characters. These three characters together don't really have a good set of Excel acts to use together, so yeah, that's one problem.
さあ次の的は誰ですか。
That's one problem.
わかったっす。癒しの水よ。
助かった。
あんたがいないと困るからね。
So if you have the I think it's water and wind resistance thing item, then you can reduce the damage you take from lightning spells pretty drastically. As you can see, I am taking no damage when it casts lightning on Rastin, like 100 per hit or something. It's pretty convenient. I probably should have casted Defend on Nico, knowing how low that guy's defense is. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. That is not good. Please do not make me waste another turn on you, you dumb ball.
このままだと俺まずいかも。
And so I'm just gonna use Nico's Excel Act Showtime, which, as you can see, completely heals him, which is pretty nice to have on him because he dies so much. A boss's favorite target, in my opinion.
さあ次の的は誰で
Anyways,
すか。
you can even use the redstone to your advantage if you have fire magic, or like fire Excel Axe or something. Kinda like Nico Cannon, just a bit. Anyways, after a couple of Excel Axes, things should die. Just like that. And you get a Murokumo and a Flame Shard, which, well, the Flame Shard makes the Flame Orb for Rast, and the Murokumo is for... Okay, no wait, the Murokumo is for Rastin, and then the Flame Shard could make a Flame Orb for anyone. Then, yeah. And the Gladius is like such a good weapon. If you get it to 3 stars, this is probably the item you want to use for bosses, because as the weapon secret is a nice 1,000 bonus HP, which is kind of crazy. Let's see, what does this weapon do? Oh, you can see this weapon grants a minus attack. Weapon secret or something, yeah. So I am going to see. Yeah, I'm just gonna end the episode here. So we'll catch you next episode. Thanks for watching, guys.